horror conventions happening this week. Welcome back to the Horrors Podcast, and this is your host, Brian Bobo. And in this horror con that we are going to be covering is called Confluence. And it is from July 24th through the 26th. Coming up at the Sheraton Pittsburgh Airport Hotel in Coraopolis, which is the Pittsburgh area. And it is the Pittsburgh's longest running literary conference focused primarily on the literature and art of science fiction, fantasy, and horror. Okay, so it features panel discussions, talks, poetry, readings, and all kinds of different concerts. This one's kind of different, I gotta say that. So the website is confluence-sff.org/program, schedule, hashtag Friday-schedule, and or whatever else. So you'll see the website at the top. Don't write that one down because your fingers might cramp from writing. If you actually even know. Some people type. I type. Hate writing. Ugh. Anyway, so this one's kind of cool. I'm going to go over the bands and things like that too, because why not? Because I can. Yeah, I can do it. So let's go to the website for Confluence. Take a look at what is going to be going on here at this con. So Friday is going to be happening here. Friday, 3 p.m. is the Triangulation Parsecs Annual Short Story Anthology with Marie Vibert and Brandon Ketchum. And you can read that little blurb yourself. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to. Anyway, so in Ballroom 1 will be the Filk Mad Libs with Randy Hoffman. Commonwealth West from start to finish, Plotting Stories. 5 p.m. again, the Future of Band Camp, and kind of goes into that with the different musicians. Commonwealth West is going to have the Old Stories Never Die, fantasy retellings of myth. And then again, we've got, let's see, Solstice reading Cliff Flint. More stuff happening, another concert in Ballroom 1. Opening ceremonies at 7 p.m. Let's see, Book to Movie. Movies based on science fiction books. So that's going to be an interesting thing. 9 p.m. is going to be beer tasting. Now, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Can't have a con without some beer tasting. So this year's theme is the beers of early America in honor of 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. We'll have some beers brewed in the fashion of the early colonies, as well as few English ones. Maybe some mead, maybe? And, even have a French one. I'd be interested in checking that out. This is in my backyard, really. But I've got other things going on. And then we've got, let's see, it closes at midnight Saturday. We've got Equinox, which is writing exercises with interesting here. And you can take a look at all this on the website. It's spelled out. It's nicely set up. Very easy to break down and see what's going on so you can schedule your day for each day. And all kinds of different things happening. Art classes, different readings. We've got Commonwealth Fantasy before Tolkien, Horror before Lovecraft, earlier history of fantasy and horror. That would be interesting. And then we've got all kinds of different things happening. Autographs with Albert Wendland and Barbara Doran. So all the way going through the whole day. It's Saturday is going to be busy. A lot to do. So check out the schedule, find out what you want to go attend and watch. And then they start partying here. And let's see, we got 10 p.m. is the dark fantasy where fantasy and horror overlap. That would be cool. I'd take a look at that. Sunday, again, more stuff going on, all kinds of different things. There is not a lot of repeating in some of the workshops that I noticed, which is really cool. So there's a lot to do each day. Laser power beaming into space. That's interesting. So there's a lot to do. I mean, so far from what I've seen here, I'm not seeing much do-over. So definitely take a look at this con. There's a lot to do here. They've done their due diligence in regards to making sure that there's a lot of different workshops and all kinds of things. The bands, well, let me tell you, I found actually a quick breakdown of the bands. I'm sure it's on the Confluence website too. But yeah, there's Bandcamp. This is featuring music guests are Quick Save, a terrific 6-piece video game music band, which is kind of cool. And then the Nebian Slime Devils will be there performing. I'm going to go back to the website so we can take a look at. Let's see, Hallie Dolan of Nerd Folk from Cleveland, Ohio. Sarah Henya, Folk Harp from Philadelphia, PA. Alexandria, the Platypus Princess Higgins. Then we've got Devin Russian. And then we had the Salacious Crumbles. And then Chris Wozni. So these are all the music artists. Let me break down, go back here to the actual website. I want to see if there's anything different. Like I was saying, I sometimes kind of just jump in. I like to do that. Look at the music schedule here. So, okay, so here's the music schedule. And it tells you who's all going to be performing. And so, geez, I'm kind of impressed. I like this. I like I am very into music. And it definitely, this adds a different dimension to this convention that I think, hey, it is a nice way to help break things up. You can do a workshop, maybe go listen to a concert for an hour and break it up a little bit, and then maybe go get some things signed for different people that you want to meet. So there's all different levels in this. There's so many different dimensions to this. So this is very different. This is different. I got to say. So there's even an art show that's going to be there, writing workshops, as we were kind of going over some pitch sessions. Wanted to see what this was a little bit real quick. We have 3 different agents that'll be there. So if you have got any type of books or anything, they're looking for horror, suspense, and thrillers. So if you want to pitch your novel, there you go. There are 3 people here that you can go visit and pitch your idea. Or if you've got a book that you're trying to find someone to help publish, I bet you this might be an avenue for you. And it goes over to the rules, disclaimers, all that jazz. And there's the form that you got to sign up for, so that you can set up a time to go speak with these people. 2 on Friday, 1 on Saturday. So definitely be aware of that and make sure to sign that information, get that scheduled here ASAP, because it's the end of this week. But this is definitely a good one. And again, it's the Confluence, July 24th through the 26th at the Sheraton Pittsburgh Airport Hotel. in Coraopolis in the Pittsburgh area. So this is a con, an actual convention that you definitely want to check out because it's got music, horror, you name it, it's there. Go to it. Go enjoy. I definitely think this is a good one. If I was available and in the area, I definitely would attend. Definitely. So with that said, this is the last con for this week. And again, Brian Bobo of the Horrors Podcast signing out. Until next week.